Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new movie review. This one is for Maxine. Now, the movie takes place after the events of S, with Mia Goth's Maxine trying to become a star in Hollywood. In the 1980s, she's been very successful in the adult film realm, but Maxine has her sight set on bigger things, and the first step to getting there is booking a legit big screen film. She does, but as she gears up to make the most of her big break, a mysterious serial killer starts striking a little too close to home. I love S, I love Pearl, and now I love Maxine as well. I actually think this might be one of the very best film trilogies out there for a number of reasons. But for one of the biggest of the bunch being how director Ty West connects all three films, but while also making sure that each offers a wholly distinct experience, as leaning into the 70s grindhouse with Pearl was 1950s Technicolor classic, and now Maxine embraces the psychosexual thrillers of 80s cinema. Each one of the movies is absolutely amazing, and we reverence for film and the evolution of it. And by embracing those different styles, West ensures that the series always remains fresh with new installments. And that's one of the most important things when you're continuing a film franchise. Also, it's right now very difficult for me to rank all these three films because I've loved them, all the three of them, so much, and each one is very distinct and different and bring that different kind of energy and mood to it. So right now I loved the three movies. That's all I'll say, because I'm very much willing to bet my answer is going to change depending on my mood and what I feel like watching at any given moment. And I think that's the most beautiful thing. We have three very different films in the same film franchise, and all three of them are incredibly well crafted. I would say though, there is one aspect of my scene that I think might be more ambitious than S and Pearl. So with S and Pearl, they are more contained stories. Maxine, on the other hand, unfolds in Hollywood, and West makes sure you feel the scope of the industry and the city. And I did think all the locations were very successfully used, but some of my absolute favorite moments in my scene were the ones taking place on a studio lot where she's filming her movie. Obviously, there is tension and unnerving situation unfolding there, but I still thought that I could feel to my core the joy with which West plays with the familiar studio lot components. For an example, for one of my very first shot in the movie is a giant stage door opening. Oh, so slowly, and between the framing, the sound design, and also how West takes his time with the shot and in the edit, and it just becomes so incredibly powerful and atmospheric with one simple shot. I mean, this director is incredible, and he managed to set the tone and style of the movie so well, and also this what Maxine is up against in the story. That being said, I don't think we highlight enough the fact that Wes edits all of these three movies as well, and his work in that respect is on point and as and pale, but there are a couple of moments in Maxine where the editing choices just feel so specific to him and his voice, and it just further highlight what a strange handle he has on his vision for this movie and the series overall. Now, going into the cast, and of course, I must begin with the absolute star here, with Mia Goth. Oh, she's just absolutely exquisite in this movie. Yet again, and it doesn't take her long to take your breath away with her work here, beginning with an especially well done audition scene. And Maxine obviously does hold on to certain qualities we saw in S, but the character has evolved quite considerably, which isn't really much of a surprise when you recall what she went through on that farm. Her confidence and determination in Maxine are just so specific, especially intoxicating and magnetizing. But I think the quality of Goths in this film that impressed me the most is how she's able to hold so tight to those qualities, but without sacrificing the character nuance needed to keep Maxine just grounded enough. Yet again, I'm just so blown away by her work in this film. Now, that being said, it's not easy to take the spotlight from Mia Goth, but I do think that's what makes these supporting performances all the more impressive, because there's a pretty large supporting ensemble roster here, and so many people manage to make an impression with sometimes mere minutes of screen time, like Lily Collins. Oh, while I absolutely delight to have her in this film. One, she's a scene stealer. And for example, Lily Collins, who has one of the most memorable scene of the whole film, I was also especially taken by Elizabeth Debicki as Elizabeth Bending. She's the director on Maxine's movie in a somewhat similar sense, but also quite different given her circumstances and what she's working towards. She also exudes this wildly intoxicating confidence and authority when tackling her work. And I found that those qualities pair with how Maxine is using those qualities made the two of them and their conversations especially exciting to track, and I couldn't get enough of their dynamic. And well, I wish I had time to shout out every single cast member of this film. I'll say I will wrap it up with one of my favorites here, Moses Sumney, who plays Liam, and one of my scenes frame in the movie. And right there is another example of an actor making the absolute most of minimal screen time between natural screen presence and also sky high chemistry with Mia Goth. Something that's managed to ensure that Liam becomes a one standout of those characters we are most invested in and care about the most. I was very impressed with his work here, just so brilliant. And honestly, the whole cast is incredible. Hazel, Giancarlo Esposito, Kevin Bacon, the entire cast, I think, is quite perfect in this film. Everyone is on the again in this movie, and that's so fun to watch and so entertaining to see on screen. I would say that Maxine is an unpredictable thriller, And I'll say that this is the summer's first real bowl of electricity and one of the year's best films so far. I love this franchise. I found it to be a movie and movie making lover's dream with this uh, fascinating exploration of fame and success that these characters are seeking. And it's just so engaging to see this character in this world and the situation that has been presented to them and the struggles and Maxine in particular and what she's been through. It's quite impressive to see her character evolution in this movie. I would say that this is probably my best performance from her. I mean, she's just so uh, captivating to watch on screen. Mia Goth, she's an absolutely true star. She's a movie star. Now, that's my review for Maxine. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, consider subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.